Hello everyone, how's it doing? You guys doing too? I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session. Okay, previously I made a video on the Nintendo Wii U Wi-Fi and wide network. Now I was explaining that you can have more problems to do with the Wi-Fi, not the wired connection. So this video is more focused on Wi-Fi. Because the wired connection doesn't do things like that. The problem with the Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is not on one speed, it goes up and down, whatever you want to call it, yeah? It does things like that. Now, if I take you back into oops, what was I whatever. I'll just select it quickly here. If we go back into the internet browser, and we go to www.fast.com again. Let's go back. Okay. Do not believe that. That's a lot of crap, guys. Now it's saying that's 8.2. That's if it was really like that, that's flipping amazing. Okay. Now if we look properly, when we're using, okay, I'll do this again. What's this? Look on the Wii U. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. Look. It's dropping. Look. It's not staying at one speed. Look. Did you see that? Let me show you that properly. Hold on. Look at this very, very carefully. Let it come with a reload button. Watch this. Look. Take a look at that. You see that? It's 1.5, 1.7. See? And 5. And 5.8. All that crap. Look. What it's doing. What's happening here, yeah? When you're doing PC streaming, it's not staying more than 5 Mbps, as you can see on the TV screen. It's keep on dropping lower than that. It's doing things like that. If it was really like 8.2, then it probably nothing will happen. Now, even looking at the speed test, the speed test just looks like it just stands in a position and it just says 8.2. Even the speed test doesn't know what it's talking about. Yeah. Alright. Okay, it's fine. It's saying that it's 8.2. Literally, it's not. No, it's not. It's not what you're thinking. Because it's not staying constant speed. It's keep on dropping lower than 5. Look what it's doing. It's not even bloody. Look what it does. Look. 980. 1.1. Look. It's a lot of noise. Look. It's giving me up and down. You see, right now, it does that. It looks right. But then, as you're playing, when you're streaming to the Wii U, it starts dropping down. It does, it's doing things like that. Because even if you look at my MAME 2010 videos again, I just, the separate gameplay videos I made again, it disconnects with error -1, error -5 again. It's doing it again. Because it's not staying at this speed. Put it this way, if we're getting 8 to 10 and it stays like that, it will work really good. But the problem is not doing that. It's keep on going lower and lower and lower doing that. Because when you're playing, because like even look, you gotta look at it properly, the speed test. Look what the speed test is doing, look. 1.1, 1.3. See? Then it starts going up. And then the speed test gives you the final one. Now watch this. Now I went for the final one, 9.4. You see what it's done? It looks like it's good, isn't it? But in a real theory, it isn't. It's messing around. It drops down again. It's not staying at constant speed. So like if it says 9.5, when you're gonna start doing the PC streaming on the Wii U, it starts dropping down less than 5. That's what it's doing. It tricks you into it. Yeah? That's the problem. But what this speed test or fast.com's doing, it just comes up here and it works and it gives you the final speed on that result. It's doing that. You get tricked into it. You're going to think it's 9.4, yeah, which is really good actually. But what the problem, the silly thing about this Wii U console is that what Nintendo's done here, he's put a network card which is not an advanced one. So upon that, he's made the hardware of the Wii U on the network card what's inside the Wii U console. Can you see what I'm talking about here? He's done that. Okay, hold on. What went on? Yeah, so that's a big problem. It's not staying at one speed. You're gonna keep on seeing disconnection in this Wi-Fi. Then Nintendo, as I told you, that he's made a network card which is not a very advanced one. So upon that, he just used a basic hardware for the network card. All Nintendo was aiming at was eShop downloads and online gameplay. That's what it is. And I even heard when you're doing online gaming as well, it lags. Why is it lagging? Because it's not staying at constant speed. It's keeping going up and down. It's going really low. You just saw it was going like 1.0, 1.5, 1.7. It's doing that. So basically it's not staying at one level. But if you got think like Y network, which is the network cable called RJ45, you will. Does that drop as well, the Y network? A bit. It does a bit. It's not true that it doesn't. It does. But it doesn't do much like this. No, it wouldn't do much like this, what this is doing. It will just do like, I mean, looking at this, Wi-Fi, I've never even got a 10 out of it. I never get that. I mean, the highest I ever reached is 9.7 in this. That's bloody poor. It is quite poor. I mean, considering, because I use fiber 35 router, and it's supposed to be fast. So when I used one of my laptops, a Wi-Fi one, I was getting 74 Mbps out of it. 74 through the Wi-Fi. But this console is showing around about 10, isn't it? It shows at 10, but it doesn't even stand at 10. It's keep on going like 8.4, 8.7, 9 point something, 3, 9.5, 9.7, stuff like that. It's doing that considering the Wi-Fi that comes from my service provider, we get 74 Mbps. I checked that with my smartphone and the laptop I've got, yeah. It was 74 on both of them. Sometimes he was doing 71, 72, 73, 74. It's going on like one of these lines. But it's not low, is it? Because from 74, it's going like 71, sometimes 72, 73. He was doing that. That's fine. It's not gonna go hardly lower than that. Majority of time, it will keep on doing 73. So basically, it stays constant. So I do believe in technology that goes that it doesn't go low. It hardly doesn't really. Just from 74, 73, it's not really a problem, really, isn't it? The Wi-Fi goes like 10 and 15s. I mean, considering what the Wi-Fi was doing on this, on the Nintendo Wiiu, is doing something else. It's going really, really low. It goes really low from 10. Flipping and goes bloody up back to 1.0. It's doing that on the Nintendo Wiiu. It's terrible. And then, I mean, even we check through Wi-Fi. Do this check yourself, don't believe me. Pick up one of your smartphones. Make sure it's released after 2019. Because these phones, after that, had quite good network cards in them. And the phone's hardwares are quite good on there. Anything from 2019, 2020. I used a phone called Fujitsu Arrows U. That phone was released back in 2019. I got one of them. Yeah. And you know what happened when I used the Wi-Fi on that? And I went to that speed test of flash.com on there. It showed 74 Mbps through Wi-Fi. Yeah, it did that. It's a smartphone we talk about here. Then I used one of the laptops, which is a pretty, I don't know what year that I made it. I don't know, probably 2013, 2015 or something like that. It's a pretty old laptop. That showed 74 Mbps as well. Through Wi-Fi. What's the bloody Wii U doing? They said it's 10 to 15. No way I'm getting 15. I've never seen that on my screen. About 14, I saw about 14. I saw 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't get any of that. None of them. Maybe you guys don't. I don't get it. I haven't never seen any of that. So all I'm just getting is showing up to 10. It doesn't give me 10. And the maximum I've ever seen was 9.7. Only 9.7. Now it goes really low, the 5, even the 5 Mbps that we need for HD resolutions like 720p HD and 720p HD plus. The other thing is that this console can't do really high resolutions as well. It struggles on that as well. That will be another video. So all I have to say is that because it's not staying constant, even the speed test is saying it's like giving you a good speed. It's going for the final fast speed, and the speed test shows that. But if you keep on doing speed test, keep on reloading, yeah, refreshing it, you can tell it's going up and down every time. It keeps on going up to 1.0. It does that, you know. Sometimes it goes to kbps. It goes in kilobytes. That's bloody pathetic. You can't run anything on that. If it goes on that. So it's actually doing that. So I do not recommend the Wi-Fi at all. The other thing I've noticed about Wi-Fi, now in terms of the console, right, if your console's quite far from your router, I think the Wii U's card, network card, is struggling from that distance as well. Yeah, I've noticed that it does that as well. I think it can't take the distance as well. So wherever place I've situated it in, it's struggling from that distance. I think it's around about 8 meters. There's distance from my router where my console is right now is only about 8 meters. I think 8 meters is not that much, to be honest, because like Wi-Fi can go farther than that. It can be probably over 17 meters or even probably even more than that. But this is only 8. Why would it struggle on 8? This card seems to me is struggling from even 8 meters distance. When I put my Wii U close to the router, to where in the same place, yeah, then it's quite good. Well, in the same location, yeah. So wherever your router is in the same location, the Wii U does better like that. Nah, I do not like that. I think it's quite crap. Because PC streaming, you're supposed to be able to stream far away. Not in the same room. What's the point of that? You could just use your flipping desktop if you want to do that. There's no point of that. Okay, there is one advantage I can see in doing it in the same room. That is, you can play on the Wii U gamepad while using your monitors or television in that same room, yeah? You can use a Wii U gamepad. But really, PC streaming was made for to go to far place in a different location, not in the same area. It wasn't made up. That's not fun, is it? If it's in the same area, really, that's kind of silly, really, because you're flipping routers in the same room and the computers in the same room. What's the point of that? It's just the same, really, isn't it? Really, I find that quite silly, really. Because I think a lot of the people who saying that the Wi-Fi is really good on it, they're doing it in the same location, wherever the router is. That's why it's working better for them. But have they tried it from further distance? Have they tried around about 8 meters, even more than that? No. It doesn't work like that. It's keep on disconnecting. Because his network card can't take it. He can't take the distance of that. So that's another point. So my advice is that if you want to use Nintendo Wii U around about 8 meters and more, you're not going to have to do that. Okay, it's not going to work. It doesn't work that far. Because the Wi-Fi no card is not a very good one in there. And the hardware they used in it, that's a big problem. What's it doing to the network card? So it could be both ways. If the network card is not that advanced as well, companies will use hardware what's made for that particular network card, because they don't need to use the really high hardware if the card's not even really a high level one. You see, that's what's going on with this console. So the wired network is much better. It's far better. It works a lot better than what you guys thinking. Because the wire, they always call it Ethernet, don't they? The Ethernet is the port that is behind your desktop computers. Now you have to use a WLAN adapter. You connect that through the USB, and behind the WLAN adapter, there's the Ethernet port. Same one that you find on your desktops. You'll get that. So you connect the cable called RJ45 from to your router to the Ethernet port on your WLAN adapter, and then you do a bit of settings. Go into system settings. Yeah, I can show you that as well. System settings. I don't own a WLAN adapter right now, so I can't really show you much. Once you get it all connected up, you have to go to system settings. I probably will get one of them. Then I'll show you a full video on it. So what you do here, I'll just tell you anyway. I will make a video on it, and I will show you real proof of how good it is. You go to internet. Then you go to connect to the internet. Look. Okay. This is just information, yeah? Here you go to connection types. And you see, it's on the left side, look, there it is. You click on that. There you go. You click the one that says wired connection. There you go. If I click on that, let's see what happens. Even though I don't have one. It goes, please refer to the WLAN adapter instruction booklet. Then connect the adapter to the Wii U console. There it is. It's got a picture. I press OK. Then it goes, connect the WLAN adapter to one of the USB ports on the console. So you can connect it to any port rear of the console, because it's got two in there. Look. It says that. And you just press OK. And it just brings you back to a wired connection, because I haven't got one in it, because I haven't connected it. You'll be on wired connection, which is amazing. Yeah, you'll be on wired connection. So what's gonna happen in the wired connection? You'll be stable. It won't hardly go up and down. You hardly will see that in the wired connection. And once we use one of them, you won't get disconnected with the error -1 or error -5. That probably won't come ever again. Then you can use the 8 meters. But how can you use the 8 meters? That's the point as well. How can you use the 8 meters though, Because if your router is far away, do you know what you do from there? So okay, if your router is really far down, wherever it is, okay, 8 meters away, yeah? Let's put it that way. Now what you do, wherever your console is 8 meters away, further from your router, okay, so make sure you connect that WLAN adapter with the Ethernet port. This information, okay, this information before I'm going to show you for real time, because I will buy that WLAN adapter, because I'm fed up with this Wi-Fi thing. So, okay, once you've done all that, you have the LAN adapter connected to one of your USB ports behind the Wii U console. Make sure you buy a RJ45 network cable, which is round about 8 meters. If I'm not wrong, you should be able to get a cable around about 10 meters. So what kind of meters can you get in this RJ44 network cable? You can get 0.3, 3 meters, 5 meters, 10 meters, 20, 25, 50. Yeah, you get all sorts of like these. I've seen 50 as well. Just go online and just search for them. They're easy to find. Right. So what you do from there, we need a RJ45 network cable which is around about 8 meters. So instead of 8 meters, we buy one for 10 meters. Just go for the 10 one. You get extra 2 out of it as well, which is better. Connect the one port, the Ethernet port in your router. Let's say, because in my router there's 1, 2, 3, 4. If your first one, nothing's in there, connect it to that. Once you connect it, then bring your cable all the way up to 8 meters, where it is, where your Wii U is, and then connect that port. Connect that port to the connector in the Wii LAN adapter. And that's it. Then you can go to System Settings, go to Internet, and go to the wired connection. And I don't know what happens there when you connect it. Once I've got it, then we can go further from there. And wow, once we got all that, we should be stopped of disconnections then. No error -1, no error -5. I think it shouldn't come anymore. Okay, all I know, the information that I've been reading, the Nintendo Wii LAN adapter will give you 30, and I think the maximum should be around about 33 Mbps. If it's more than that, better. But what I've heard is around about 33 Mbps maximum. That's flipping pretty good. Better than that 10 we're getting out of that Wi-Fi, which you don't, because it's keeping up and down. This is not going to go up and down as well. I mean, okay, let's say if it's 33, we go a bit low, it's only going to be 30, 31, around about 30 really. It's not going to go long that. It's going to stay between 31, 30, 31 and 32. If you're getting 33, it's going to do things like that. It's going to be really, really amazing. I mean, you can do really powerful, advanced things. Because for PC streaming, we only need 5 Mbps anyway. Yeah, things like that. So there you have it. I hope you guys understand more of this concept about the disconnection. Why is it happening to me? Maybe it's even happening to you guys. If it's happening to anybody, I think we need to avoid the Wi-Fi connection. We need to ignore it. It's crap. I think we shouldn't involve with that. Because even I think the the Moonlight page, I think it was a Moonlight page, they recommended the Wii LAN adapter. Yeah, they were right. They were right all the way. But I kept on working it on Wi-Fi. If we followed that step already, I think we would never have these kind of problems in the first place. But we tend to go for Wi-Fi because there's no cable, you don't need to click nothing. That's why it's easier, isn't it? And you don't need to spend any money. It was free, but the idea didn't work. So there you go. If you like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye now.